About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound today, Dylan Dodd. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Matt Chapman. And with that, we're underway in Atlanta. Oh, 1 down.
Oh, 0-1.
Foul ball there. The 1-2.
Ball.
Now
That's
one
a ball.
missed. Over to Smith. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Giants lineup. This is a good offense, Chris. You're going to get quality at bats and balls put in play consistently with this group.
And it doesn't really matter who they're facing on the mound. They have the ability to go out and compete and win ball games. If it's an all-star or Cy Young Award winner to just a rookie up in the big leagues. So when you have that, you have a chance to win every night. If I was a pitcher on this team, I'd feel pretty good about taking the mound for him.
Left field. That one gets down for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Next to hit, Bryce Eldridge. The 1-0.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. That one fouled off. Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
In the dirt. And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. Nice grab over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Atlanta, and now here's the starter for San Francisco, Logan Webb. What do you have on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Harris in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. That one lifted to left. Gilbert on his way over, and there's one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Tap foul at the plate. This one popped up right side. Schmidt under this one. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Matt Olson.
2 down, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. And right back to the mound in plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, digging in, Casey Schmidt. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Bullpen action out there for the Braves. Didier Fuentes, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. And the 0-1. That catches the corner. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. And the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Adames getting to start at shortstop, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. swinging.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
One out man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting average this month over 400.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Slings to first in time.
Batting eighth, catcher Daniel Susak.
In the air to left center, Dubon on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So the Giants leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. There's a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You could tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. And that's down and away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
No.
The 1-0. No score here in the second. Quick toss to first. Albies dives back in. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Albies on at first, nobody out. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Comes a 2-2. Makes the grab, one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So here's Riley now.
He's clearly
that's a
trying to
ball.
work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2-0.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Designated hitter, Eli White.
That misses. Ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. Swinging a foul out of play. Rip, but it curls foul. The 1-2. Oh, he can't hang on. Still slings it to second, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. Swinging a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Didier Fuentes. He's been so good against lefties. Well, here we go, top of the 3rd, scoreless game.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The 1-0. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Out to short, Olsen. Off-balance speed, there's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Luis Arraez stands in. There's a line drive to left field. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sandy León.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Here's a 2-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Now pitching for San
Eric
Francisco,
Miller is forced to the mound
68,
after the
Eric
injury.
Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 2-2 on the way. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hit on the ground to short. In the hole, jump throw in the dirt, can't quite pick it, and that would have been a beautiful play.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first.
Runner takes off and fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 0-2.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Leon aboard here at first with nobody out. The next pitch misses, and it's a full count.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
And a payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Duvon, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. The Braves with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Matt Olson would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
On the ground, right side. Schmidt tossed to second. They get the out, but the run scores in the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Walked his first time. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Line drive to short and caught. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Braves 1 and the Giants nothing. On to the 4th, leading off Bryce Eldridge.
Bryce Eldridge.
Whoa. Ball.
Popped in the air, left side. 1 away.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. That one ripped, but foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The Braves leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. Sliced hard, but foul. One, 2 now. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Huh.
Fastball
out
is
the corner.
outside. And now 2-1. That one
That's a ball.
missed. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. Giants go down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Back at Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Dominic Smith. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined. Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense, and when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Got him. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman, Austin Riley.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Eli White next up for the Braves. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
Oh.
And the 1-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The changeup missing. Ball 2. And that skips in the dirt. In the air, left field. Gilbert turns to the right on the move. Brings it in. 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Eric Miller won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
They
San
hand the ball
Francisco,
over to a new
number
arm,
43,
Tristan Beck.
Tristan
He's into the
Beck.
game with the bases empty.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Ball inside.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Inside, just
inside.
missed. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. One more for Atlanta on the homer. And it's 2-zip. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Stepping in, Willie Adames. Ground ball, Olsen. Slings to first. One pitch and one out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The Braves up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Late swing, foul to the left. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. And up next for the Giants, Daniel Susac. Fly to left his first time.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Out towards right center field. Yastrzemski on the move to the gap. Brings it in, and that is that. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Atlanta, now in for the Braves, Sandy Leon.
Sandy Leon.
Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Sam Hentges, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The 0-1.
No.
Beck measures 6 feet 4 inches, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Strike 2. That's inside. they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Braves.
First and second, no outs. Here's Mauricio Dubon. He's 0 for 1.
And because they're getting a lot of base runners, thanks to that patient approach, it means a lot of high-stress pitches on the mound. That adds up, and a lot of times it leads to even more location mistakes.
In the air, out towards right center. And there's one down.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop, Matt Olson.
Oh,
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
oh.
The Braves trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses, and now 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Two on, 1 out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Popped in the air, left field, and that is the inning. 2 left on. We're through 5. It's the Braves 2 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves,
Number
Anthony
43,
Molina. This is his
Anthony
3rd time out this year.
Molina.
Just
No,
missed.
that's a
Well,
ball.
these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive
Ball
results.
2.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two now. In the air, right field. Yastrzemski on his way over. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Matt Chapman.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Matt Chapman digs in now.
Oh. That's out the corner.
This to third. Riley fires across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the
Up
top of the
next for
6th.
Giants, second baseman Luis Ariz.
Oh.
And foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Makes the catch, inning over. Giants are down 1-2-3, and they're down 2-0. Well, we go bottom
Leading
6.
off for the
So now to
Braves,
the plate for
first
Atlanta,
baseman,
Dominic Smith.
Smith.
That's a ball.
Just missed. And a foul ball. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Ground ball right
Foul ball.
side, and it goes just foul. Bounce to the right side, and that one handled. Schmidt takes it to the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman Austin Riley.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fair ball. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
2 hits for him in this
Up
one,
next for the
both for extra
Braves,
bases. Got to feel
designated
good
hitter,
about that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Oh.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. 1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. That one a little bit high. Full count now.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Gilbert on the move to the alley. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Mike.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tristan Beck is done, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for San
New arm out of the
Francisco,
bullpen,
number
Sam
31.
Hentges.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way right there. I think he's just trying to measure up this new arm out there on the mound.
And now the 0-1. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. Yastrzemski leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one in the dirt and gets away. Throws to second. Safe. He beats it. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man on second, 2 down. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Forrest Hay, the closer, is getting loose. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
I'm so glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. Sets him down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Giants nothing.
Now pitching. For
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Braves,
7th. We have a new
number
pitcher on the
75,
mound, Robert Suarez.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
Here's the center
Leading
fielder,
off for San
Bryce
Francisco,
Eldridge.
Center fielder,
The
Bryce
Giants
Eldridge.
in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Next
Ball 3.
offering misses down and away. To the right side, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. The Giants trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-0. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Dylan Lee, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Lopez warming up as well. Here's a 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That one ripped, but foul. Here's a 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. So up next, Casey Schmidt, 1 for 2. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one ripped. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
There he is coming through with a knock right there. I like the fact that he can pick him up and put him down a little bit. First basemen aren't known for the speed, but see him get that extra base hit there. Now he's in scoring position.
Strike one. The tying run at the plate. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-2 now.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Missing inside, ball one. And that one upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Tying run at the plate. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Two on, one out. In there, got him looking for the K.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Robert Suarez will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
A
the
new arm into the
Braves,
game, the
number
righty,
40,
Ronaldo Lopez.
All they need from him right here is one out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with two runners in scoring position. He does have the one open base to work with if needed.
Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. Right side. And it's just foul. That was close. That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess. Ball one there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two on, two outs. And that just misses.
That's a really good take.
Fastball is outside. Daniel Susak on deck for San Francisco. Three and two. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Here comes a 3-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
That misses. Ball 1. Bases loaded. 2 down. Fouled off down the right side. The 1-1. Fought off foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Giants leave him loaded. They trail in this one 3-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Ball 1 low. Man at second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into the outfield. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up at RBI. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Here is Matt Olson. The 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. See you later. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add on. It's 6-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
That one found hard the other way. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Whoa.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Forrest Hay, on for his major league debut and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
This one in the air, center field. Eldridge in position, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman.
Here comes Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Way outside, and the count even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that ends the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 6-0 ball game. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. That one lined softly the other way. It'll fall into left field for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. And first offering is fouled off.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving.
Oh, look at the stop. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Luis Arias getting ready to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Let's go, Ronaldo.
Two down, nobody on. Got him looking for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3. Giants go down quietly, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back at Truist Park, and now it's the Braves DH, Eli White.
Eli White.
That's in for a strike, a slider. Fastball almost got him there. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. And a ground ball to first, and foul ball. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Oh.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. That's hard hit in the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for
Got a
the
fastball,
Braves,
middle of the plate,
catcher,
jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Sandy Leon. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one out in front that time. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes a nice running catch. That is the inning. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Through 8 full, the Braves lead it 6-0. Last chance coming up for the Giants.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Braves,
It's the top of the ninth,
number
and there's a new pitcher on the
52,
mound, Dylan Lee.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Digging in,
Leading
Bryce
off for San
Eldridge.
Francisco,
0 for 3 in this
Bryce
one.
Eldridge.
Let's go, Dylan.
And the 0-1.
Ball.
Just misses
Ball
the
three.
mark outside the zone. This one in the air, center field. Harris settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Strike one.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No, that's a ball.
This one in the air. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is Casey Schmidt. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Come on, Dylan.
2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
They're down to their final strike. And that's downstairs. And now it's 3-2. Stays alive. Payoff pitch on the ground, and that's a fair ball. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make the move to the pen. Dylan Lee out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Schmidt, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And it had the distance, but slices foul. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball.
To the right side. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves take this one in a blowout.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.